Gana. In Benue State, people didn't just say his name out loud. Oh. You whispered it. You don't want to be saying Ghana out loud. That could get you killed. He ruled villages like a warlord, killed chiefs, burned markets, controlled 3 whole LGAs as if they were his estate. And when he finally came out of hiding to surrender, he ended up dead. He was shot dead by the same government that begged him to lay down his arms. So who was Ghana? And what really happened? Let's get into the story. His real name was Tewase Akwaza, and he was from a small village in Katinala in Benue State. He grew up poor, dropped out after like primary school. Locals say he inherited juju powers from his father. His father was a native doctor. They believed that he could disappear, dodge bullets, even vanish into thin air. That fear gave him power. He started out as a community defender. He was protecting thief villages from Fulani herdsmen attacks. People loved him at first, but that love didn't last. Ghana built a massive gang. They were militant. They had guns. They did rituals, everything. The works. He took over Sankera, Katinala, Ukum, and Logo. He ran those places like a king. His crimes were terrifying. Kidnappings and armed robbery. He murdered chiefs like Chief Alo and Chief Awa. The attack on Zaki Biamiam market, over 50 people died there. He killed Esther Ngumburtur and her companion during a ransom. The ransom wasn't paid on time, so he killed them. Highway ambushes. And see, he was in full control of the local economy. He taxed farmers and traders. People who spoke against him, they vanished. And still some locals loved him because he built schools, he paid fees, gave out food. To some, he was Robin Hood. To others, he was a nightmare. Now, here's where it gets political. In 2015, Governor Samuel Otom, he launched an amnesty program, and Ghana surrendered. He gave up 84 weapons. He was even given a state contract to work in revenue collection. But that peace did not last. In 2016, Otom's security aide, Denen, he was killed, and Ghana was accused. So he fled. The bounty on his head jumped to 50 million quick. Still, they couldn't catch him. Some said maybe it was juju. Others said political protection maybe. Others were like, he's just smart. Fast forward to 2020, after years in hiding, Ghana came out again to surrender. He showed up in broad daylight with 50 of his boys. Traditional rulers were there to accept him. Officials were there. He got into a government convoy headed to Makodi. Halfway there, soldiers intercepted them. They ordered him out of the car, took him away, and next thing we heard, Ghana was dead. The military claimed that he tried to shoot at them, but the local officials that were there were like, no, he didn't even have a gun. He was there to surrender. So why was he killed? Some say the army didn't want him to expose his political sponsors. Others think it was just revenge. His wife, Wanto Akwaza, she even demanded 5 billion naira for compensation. She said Ghana was ready to serve God and now they've killed her husband, so they should pay her 5 billion. But here's the scary part. After his death, things did not get better. Over 60 people have been killed in Sankara since then. His brothers took over his weapons and land. They now rent out his AK-47s to other criminals for a cut of the ransom. And the wildest gist, people still believe Ghana had charms, that he buried his own daughter alive for power, that bullets could not touch him. Some even believe that he's not really dead. They think that he has run to somewhere like Cameroon or somewhere. Don't know. So was Ghana a freedom fighter or a war criminal? A hero turned a monster, or a monster pretending to be a hero? All we know is he ruled Benue with fear, and even in death, his shadow still lingers. Let me know in the comments what you think. And if you want me to cover more real-life warlords like Ghana, just say the word. I have some stored, ready to research. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoy true crime stories like this, please follow me. I tell these stories all the time. My social media is in my bio.